Good morning, students. I'm Govind Vyas from Cambridge Convent School, Bikaner. In our previous lecture, we studied about energy. Fine. Today, we are going to we discussed about electrical energy in little bit more. Fine. So, today we shall study about how to produce electrical energy. Fine. Basically, I am talking about power plants. What are power plants? Fine. So, what is power plant? How will you define it? You can say that the place where any kind of energy is given as input and as the output electrical energy is obtained. Fine. We know that we cannot produce energy. We know that we cannot produce energy. We can just convert the form of energy. That means as the input we shall invest some kind of energy, maybe that is kinetic, maybe that is potential, maybe that is a heat or whatever energy, chemical energy. But at the output, on the other hand, the type of energy we basically desire is electrical energy, so that we can use in many places, in factories to run machines, in our home to run all the electrical appliances, etc. Fine, okay. So these places are known as power plants. Nowadays, different types of power plants are in working. There are many kinds of power plant in our syllabus, but in today's lecture, we shall study about basically these three types of power plants. What are those? Coal power plant, nuclear power plant, and solar thermal power plant. These three types of power plants will be discussed in today's lecture. Okay, so rather than drawing their actual setup figure, we can understand them with the help of a block diagram. That will be a more convenient way and a more understood way. Fine, see this. So, firstly, I am just explaining you the basic concept how electricity is generated. Then we shall relate this block diagram with all these three. First, there is a great amount of water in boiler. Okay, what happens then? Then heating of water. Now I am leaving a blank here, a field in the blank. What is this? I will explain you. There was a huge amount of water in the boiler, then the heating of water took place. What after this? Water got converted into steam. This steam has a huge amount of energy. What happens then? Then this steam is thrown on turbine. This steam is thrown on turbine. What is turbine? I am just about to explain. After that, the turbines are connected with generator. What does a generator do? You know very well. Generator always produce electricity. Fine. After generator, we shall get our electricity. Fine. Okay. So basically, this block diagram is a very convenient way to understand all these three types of power plants. Okay. Fine. So what happens first? Let me first introduce you the coal power plant. What will happen? There is a lot of huge amount of water put inside the boiler. What is a boiler? Boiler is basically a very huge structure, or I can say a very huge tank, in which lots of water is put inside that. Boiler are of very big size, maybe double, 3 times, 4 times of a house. Fine. Okay. So these much big size the boiler contains a lots of water inside them. Okay. There is a heating arrangement just at the downside of the boiler, where coal is burnt. huge amount of coal is burnt there. So what happens when water gets heated? After some time, heating of water, there fill in the blank you can write with coal. Heating of water with coal or by coal. With the help of coal, the water will be heated. What happens when the water gets heated? After some time, it evaporates. Liquid converts into gas. Water will convert into steam. And you must know that steam has a very big energy inside it. That is why in olden times our train engines also used to run with the help of steam. Steam has a lot amount of energy. You cannot even imagine how much energy a steam possesses. Very high pressure. Okay, this is steam. Water in gaseous state. What happens with this steam? This steam has a very lots of energy inside it. Okay, this steam is thrown on turbine. What is a turbine? I am explaining you very easy structure of turbine. There is a round shape, or I can say rotor, and lots of fans around it, connected to it. Lots of fans around it. So what happens? This is a basic structure can be said of turbine. There is a rotor in between and lots of fans around it. What happens when the high pressure steam will come to it? You can imagine it very easily because it is very fundamental thing. When steam will strike this, steam will strike these fans with a very high pressure, it will try to rotate it, right? It will try to rotate it. So this is the basic structure of turbine. When steam is fallen on turbine at very high pressure, the turbine will start rotating, right? Turbine will start rotating, and this turbine is connected to generator. And you also know when the turbine rotates, the shaft of generator, the rod of generator, it rotates, and when it rotates, generator always produce electricity. That is a very easy thing you understand because you have seen generator at lots of places. When the shaft of generator rotates, it produces electricity. Fine, electricity is produced, and this electricity then after wiring arrangement, lots of various arrangement is sent to transmitted to factories, houses, residential areas, lots of places. So this can be taken as a very good convenient way to understand a power plant. So we understood just coal power plant. What is the change? We have always to change only this phrase. Remaining will be same. How? Let's see in nuclear power plant. Fine. Water is initially again put inside the boiler. Okay. Then we shall heat that water, but now not with the help of coal power plant. That is finished. Now we are using nuclear power plant, a processed nuclear fission. We have already discussed in the previous lectures. Nuclear fission will be done, and nuclear fission will give us a lots of energy in form of heat. That heat will be used to convert water into steam. So you can fill this blank by using heating of water with nuclear process or nuclear fission. You write it directly. Water converted into steam. This high pressure steam is thrown on turbine. The turbine rotates. So the shaft of generator also rotates. When it rotates, electricity is produced. That's it. Fine. Very easy thing. Okay. So you can understand it. Both nuclear power plant is also available in Kota, Rajasthan, nearest to us. Fine. Okay. I think there are all the 4 types of power plant. There are also a coal power plant as well. Maybe. Okay. Next. What about solar thermal power plant? Solar power plants are of 2 types. Solar thermal power plant and solar photovoltaic power plant is also in our syllabus, but we shall discuss in the next lecture. Right now, we are talking just about solar thermal power plant. Solar means energy of sun, thermal means heating. Thermal means always heating. Okay. So what happens now? The block diagram is again same. Very easy thing. Huh? Okay. So again, now this time the water is not inside the boiler. Water is inside the long pipes. Fine. Water inside the pipes. water is kept inside the long pipes. Okay, now what happens? There you can visualize this, imagine this, what I am explaining you. There are lots of pipes. In lots of pipes, first is here, second is here, third is here, lots of pipes are there in parallel form. Okay, and water is moving inside the pipes in very slow speed. Very slow speed water is moving inside them. Okay, very slow speed in every pipe, in each pipe. Fine. Okay, then what happens? Heating of water by solar energy or by sun energy. What happens? Those pipes are coated by a special type of material which attract solar energy. Okay, one more thing can be done. These pipes are coated with a black color. As you know, black is the black is the color which absorb the solar energy the most. Right? You have also felt this. Where have you felt this? You park your bike vehicles, whatever, scooty vehicles, whatever, you park in the sunlight, and after some time when you come and sit them, you feel so much heated down, right? So black is the color which absorb the heat the most. Fine. So these water pipes are there in which water is flowing in very slow rate. This water is heated by solar energy. Because water is moving very slow, so it gets enough time to be heated. Otherwise, what will happen? If water is moving very fast, then it will not be heated that much time. It is moving slowly, so it will be heated properly. Okay, this heated water, when was at the starting end of the pipe, then it was in form of water, and after getting heated, when it will come to the next end, these are basically very long pipes. When it will come to the next end, what will happen? This complete water will be converted into steam because of heating. Now the process is remaining same. This high pressure steam from on turbine rotates, as well generator rotates, and electricity is produced. This is all about the power plants of coal, nuclear and solar thermal power plant. We have to keep in this mind, solar power plants are only established at those places where sunlight is fallen maximum extent. Fine. Okay. So this was all about these three types of power plant. Remaining types of power plant will be studied in the next lecture. Okay. Till then, if you have any doubt we have studied so far or today's lecture, you can write in the comment section or you can direct contact to our school. And till then, also one more request by me from you: like this channel, share and subscribe. Thank you.